Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's having a great day so far. Hi, Maddie. My camera is a little bit too tall for me because my dad was in here last. So my apologies. We'll get that fixed for next week. Today, it is a rainy day. A lot of rain. We got flood warnings here in Ontario, so hopefully everyone is staying dry and safe. There is a possibility for the power to go out due to the rain. So far, we've been okay. So if I disappear, the power probably went out. Fingers crossed we'll be fine, though. Today, we are going to go over a little bit of the Christmas Hunkydory. I've got a few quick cards to show you guys, as well as some card samples from the new Hunkydory that's arrived. It's all in the walls behind me. So at the end of this, when I say bye, this will be empty because I'm going to pull them down to show you guys. So we'll jump into, I think we'll do the card samples last. Actually, no, we'll do the card samples. Yeah. Like we'll make a sample together last, but I'm going to show my card samples first. I'm going to show the Hunkydory Christmas. This is all using the snowy, I call it snowy, but it's actually called something else. Like the skew is snowy. So this is all the new Hunkydory that's just arrived. I'm going to pull off all my other samples that I've got. I have a lot to show you guys. And it's not ending yet because we're going to make some too. So lots of goodies to show you. The first one, let's do my favorite, which is Any Fellow Canadians, our Canadian geese. And it says, All Hearts Fly Home for Christmas. And it's a nice slim line. I also used the snowfall acetate from Hunkydory. I did show how to do this on my last live last week. I actually made, I don't know where my card went that I made last week, but it's somewhere kicking around here. So that's that one. Then I also made this dog one. Very easy. These are using all the toppers. Then I made this one so it folds nice and flat. It's an easel card. And then it just stands up like so. And that is also with the snowfall acetate. And then same as that one, with the leftover pieces, I made a larger card here using the snowfall acetate. Again, you'll notice that on a lot of my Hunkydory Christmas cards. It's kind of addictive. I used it again here. You can see the little snowfall pattern behind just peeping through. And then I also put a little sentiment in the middle. And then another one that was made from here is this one. And I think I had leftovers to make a third card. I just didn't get to it. So per sheet, so we sell these individually as well. So if you're getting one sheet or like one pack of just for one design here, you can make upwards of 3 cards and more. You'll just have to use, if you go beyond 3, usually you have to use your own paper, but you'll have enough toppers for more. I still had enough toppers to make another 2 and the paper. So yeah, these are very, very good to have. What other ones? Oh, I did a nice large one here. This is the biggest one I did with the pink. And that's silver foil. Then anyone who lives somewhere where the water doesn't freeze, it freezes here in Ontario, well, I guess all of Canada. So this one would be perfect for anywhere that doesn't have water that freezes because of the boat. Then what other ones do I have? All right, these next ones are from the 9th little book. It is a Christmas theme, but it's got lots of different images, which you'll see. This, again, I used the snowfall acetate. This one, I did not use any snowfall acetate. Very surprising. This is a dog that I just fussy cut because it was really easy, crisp edges. Then I did this one using some vellum. The same book, it's the 9th little book. This one as well. I really like the way this one turned out. It's very elegant in my opinion. This one was literally so simple. All I did was stick it on a pink mirror and a card base, and voila. I didn't do anything special to it, but it's still gorgeous as is. These are really good, quick and easy cards, and then we'll mix them together. I did like a mini easel card here. So it'll stand up like so, and then it opens up. And then I did, this is using the pop-up stepper cards. Oops. I think last week I showed this one in particular. So if you want to see how you can make this, check out my last live from last week. Folds up nice and flat, and it comes with envelopes. I'm obsessed with these. There are non-Christmas ones too, but today I'm featuring the Christmas. All right. Now let's get into what I'm going to be featuring today. So I'm focusing on what I'm going to be working with is the pocket pads from Hunkydory. They've come out with 5 Christmas ones, and I believe there are more on their way from Hunkydory, like different designs. The pocket pads are a really good size for card making and scrapbooking, journaling. You cannot go wrong. It's a nice small size because I know in Canada we definitely, and the States, tend to go towards smaller cards. So this is a really good option. I will flip through some of the pages in here so you guys can see the designs. This is the Snowy Days in Frosted something. I covered it with a sticker so I know that I used it. So I'm just going to flip through the images so you guys can see, and then we'll create a few cards using these. They'll be simple cards. Obviously, you can do more to them. Oops. And I like how they give you a variety of landscape images and portrait images, and there are 4 of every image you see. This is a really nice one with the tree on top. Family walking their dog in the wintertime. Then the next one is going to be the Spirit of Christmas. Definitely more religious. Got some really nice designs. There's some lighter colors like this one with the church. And then you get some of those darker ones as well, like that one there. Got a nice cross. Bells, an angel, some candles, and more angels. All right. Then we've got the animals in the snow. Nice swan. Oh, got some sheep here, some mice, a nice deer, 2 little Highland cows that are so cute. Rabbit, cat, and then a pig, which is so cute, and a horse. I feel like this is definitely going to be a popular one. Squirrel, an owl, some fox. I definitely flipped past some dogs, so cute. Robin. Then we'll do the Christmas traditions. Lots of traditional Christmas colors. I'm just flipping through this quick. I'm probably missing a few, but that's okay. Just want you guys to be able to tell what's in there. And then the last one I'm going to show, I actually have something cut out. Good thing it flipped upside down. I'll show you that after. I am obsessed with this one. It is the cutest little book with the cutest characters. So I'm going to show you a card I already made. This is one of the cards here. So it just folds up nice and small, and then you can open it up and it stands like so. And then it would look like this looking from it from the front. This is using that cute one, the Cute Christmas. So let's build this one together. I'm going to grab, these are the Christmas foiled kinetic cards. Also, I should mention that we also have non-Christmas of everything I'm doing right now. So I'll show you those samples quickly before we build. This is a sample that I did with the non-Christmas pocket pads, and I actually used a die cut and layered it up to give it some 3D dimension. This one, all I did was just mount it on a mirror cardstock and created a little card. Same goes for this one. I actually fussy cut these boots out from the same pocket pad, just a different image, and then stuck it on the front of this with some 3D foam tabs. So yeah, you can do it with Christmas or non-Christmas. Anyway, back to what we're doing. I'm going to do the one I pre-cut. I fussy cut out this adorable little dragon. He's so cute. And I'm going to just layer him on top of himself with some 3D foam pads. This is a really easy pad to fussy cut because the elements are so crisp and it's not hard, small, fine lines or anything. And I'm just going to place these all over. And I use a combination of smaller and larger foam pads. The larger for the larger areas, and then the smaller ones for where I feel like I need to fill it in. And if there's any elements that stick out that the larger foam pads won't fit on. So that's about how much I add. I'm actually going to add one to his hand because if I don't, or not his hand, the bow, if I don't, I fear it could be ripped off by accident. So stick that down, remove the backings. I'm doing as fast as I can. This will probably be a Christmas card I give to my niece because she likes dinosaurs. I feel like all kids like dinosaurs. Right now, I'm just going to layer this right on top, like so. So now I've got a little 3D dragon, and I'm going to grab my kinetic card bases and try and find out what one I want. I think I might do the blue because it's got blue and the snowflake pattern kind of is on both. So let's do this one. Now, the most complicated thing about this card is the folding, but it is easy once you get it once. I also have a little tip for it, so I'll show you my little trick. So on here, you're going to notice there are some areas that are not scored and some areas that are scored. So there are two spots where it's scored right down top to bottom. So I'm going to fold those and grab my little tool to make it nice and flat. And then I'm going to fold the other side. I'm just going to fold them both back for now, just so they've got that bend to them already. So I've got that folded. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this fold back. And I've got to bend it with my fingers. Sorry, I did that up a little bit off camera. So I just bend it. So I had it like this. Then I stick my fingers between the two because one's going to come out and one's going to go back. And I just give it a little bend. And then I should be able to then bend it like so. So you can see it starting to take form. And then this one is going to go like, wait, I'm trying to remember how I did this, out. And then this one will go back. Okay. So fold that like that. Back, forward. This one's going back. Sorry, I've got to like manipulate it with my fingers. So kind of similar how I did before. I put my fingers between, and I'm just going to then lift it up. So you kind of just got to add the bends first And then I should be able to now fold it. There we go. Nice and flat. So we will do that a second time because it is quite confusing. So it should look like this when it's done. So we'll do that again. I'll do that with the red. So again, we've got our 2 full score lines here. So we're going to score both. Should actually be scoring it this way so that way I can put more pressure down without ruining the paper. Okay, so we've got it like so. Now what we're going to do again, put our fingers between the 2 layers and bend it up. So it helps also if you've got a flat surface to do it on, just to give it that bend. Then this way, same idea, just making sure that I'm putting pressure down so it doesn't lift or bend. Then I'm just going to take this piece and bend it as well to give it that bend. Then I should be able to fold it flat like so. And then I already did that. Now it's the part where this is going to come out. Pull that out while this back piece, sorry, this gets bent like so. Then this back piece is going to get bent like this. So you can kind of see the fold going in. It's hard to explain. I'm not doing a very good job at explaining it, but once it starts to get to form, it'll just start to create the way it's supposed to go in. So hopefully, if you need me to do that again, let me know. Now we've got the fold. I'm just going to mount this on a piece of gold. These are called pocket pad mirror mats. So the mat will fit behind the pocket pad perfectly without any cutting needed. So you can see it's a lifesaver. Then you're also not wasting any of your larger cardstock. So I'm just going to glue this down. If I can find my glue, here it is. And I'm using the craft glue from Helmar. I always like to do 4 corners and then along the edge, and then just add some to the back to be extra safe. I'm going to stick that down. And just manipulate it. I like to use glue for this so I can get it as straight as possible. When I use tape, you can't really tear it off and manipulate it again, so the glue gives me some wiggle room. Now I'm actually going to foam pad this onto the base here. So I'm going to grab my large foam pads. And we'll just add 2 more for extra safety to make sure that nothing sags. This will just help it stay up and nice and flat. My nails are sticking to everything. There we go. Now we'll put this in here. And again, this is a perfect size for this, the pocket pads. Then it folds up like so and comes apart like that. So we've got the deer and the dragon. They are so cute. I'm obsessed with the deer. It just looks so sweet. Then let's stick a sentiment on it. We've got the Christmas, we've got the Essential Book of Christmas Sentiments, and the colors will coordinate as well. So you can see the colors match. I just need the one with the gold mirror, this one. And I'm going to do Christmas Cuddles because I feel like this is a cuddly little dinosaur. And from me to you. Close that up. Then I'm just going to add some foam pads to the back of this. And I'm going to put this on the back side here. In the middle, like that. Then I'm going to add some little foam pads to this one. And this is going to go, I think, on the bottom. So I'm going to put this one on this side here. Actually, no, I changed my mind. I'm putting it on the very middle, like that. And fold it up, stick it in an envelope. And you can ship it off in the mail. All right, next card. It'll be quicker than this one, trust me. This one I have just pre-cut. I just took a small card blank and just cut everything 1/8 of an inch smaller than the base. So I'm going to layer these up quickly. This is also Hunkydory paper that I'm using, the designed one and the Miri. I'm obsessed with the Miri as well. You guys probably see me use it on almost everything. We have the gold back in stock as well in the A4 size. So I'll give you that SKU in a minute if I remember. Okay, got that down. Now I'm going to mount this onto here. This is from the, I think it's this one. Yes, this is from the Christmas, or the Spirit of Christmas, I believe. Yes, Spirit of Christmas. Glue the back side down. And just making sure it's nice and straight. Then this one I am going to 3D foam pad and layer it 3D on here. But before I do that, I'm going to mount my card base down, and I'm not going to use 3Ds for that. And I'm doing it so the darker is at the top because the snowflakes are a bit more prominent. With the darker background, you can see it fades down to lighter. So I want it to look like the snow is falling. And I'm not doing a very good job at making this straight. Okay, that's good enough. 3D on the back of that. And I'll just put 2 down the middle this time for sake of time. The pocket pads are so nice, Karen. I'm obsessed with them. I just made my grandma's birthday cards out of them. Made it for the whole family. So everybody has an Emily made birthday card for my grandma. All right, that wasn't the straightest, but that's okay. So that's another easy one. Just add a quick sentiment. And then I have another one here. So this is a nice small card. Then I've got a 5x7, so a larger one that we'll do next. I've pre-cut everything in here too, just for the sake of time. And this is the same idea. I'm not actually going to glue everything because you get the idea by now. But what I would do for this one is I would take what we just did on the larger card and I would offset it a little bit like this. And then I would add a sentiment, some rhinestones, and maybe a bow of some sort. All right, did I show everything? I think I showed everything. I'm gonna also, this is the SKU for the A4 sheet of the Miri Gold cardstock. It's sold out. I just haven't figured out why this SKU is different on the website, but it is in, this one's in stock. It's MCD 538 if you are wanting this, because I know it's extremely popular. and usually sells out very quickly. All right. I hope everyone enjoyed. Today was a little bit of a more last minute because I've been working in the store this past week with Shanika. Marianne's been off this week and then also next week. So I think not next week, but the week after, fingers crossed, the live should be a little bit more organized. And I don't know what's coming in before then. It might be a Creative Expressions or a Studio Light that we'll do next. We'll see. All right, everyone, stay dry if you're in Ontario, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Hopefully everyone gets some sun. Fingers crossed we're getting some this weekend, at least tomorrow. The lives are always good. Oh, thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. Anyway, enjoy your day, everyone.